Hey, this is Martin from MI5. Welcome back. Today's video is kind of a little bit of a rant, really, more than anything in particular. It's called Ladies, Girls, Stop Dating and Stop Wasting Time with these man children that you guys are dating. Now, this is a response because of some of the videos I've watched and some of the stuff I've seen in real life with some of the females that I know. And what I'm talking about is these man children you guys are dating or married to. And what I mean by that is I know a person I used to work with. She's a female. And she works at a grocery store still to this day, which is fine. But she told me she had to put in a lot of overtime. She's working like 60 hours in a week. And I said, why are you working so much overtime? And she said I had to buy my boyfriend a present, which is, I can't remember if it was a PlayStation or Xbox video game console, which is like $600 or something like that. And she says she's spending all that money to buy him this gift. I'm like, oh, that's very nice of you. But I was skeptical when she told me. And come to find out, the dude's like, I don't know, like 8 years younger than her. So she's like flattered with him. Oh, I'm dating a younger man. And he's like in his 30s. And while she works her ass off all day in a grocery store, not only that, but working 60 plus hours a week, he's at home playing his video games. That's all he does all day. And I know several women like this, where the guy stays home drinking all day long, playing video games, smoking weed, or whatever the hell they do. And they're on these online groups and all this stuff. Oh, they're meeting other gamers. When your man, your future man, tells you he's a gamer, don't fall for that BS. There's a very, very, very limited amount of men, or even women, or whatever, who make a full-time living off of being professional gamers. Just because you can play a video game does not make you a gamer or anything special. Just because you ride a bicycle or you can ride a bike, that does not make you a cyclist. Okay, you're starting to get the idea here. It's just all this fluff they put. Oh, I'm a gamer. And they get so impressed by it. Oh, he's a gamer. I got to buy him these games. Or vice versa if you have a chick like that. But usually it's more men that are having this problem in their life, and they make you women who are dating them pay for it. Have some respect for yourself. Find a guy who could pull his own weight and is actually a real man. Stop messing with these man children. Okay? I often give guys dating advice, but I'm talking to you women today. I'll get to the men later. I got some advice for you too. That's for damn sure. But you females, stop wasting your time and money supporting a man-child. If you want a kid, go have a kid. But don't have a kid with a man-child, because then you're just going to have nothing but kids. It's pretty pathetic and ridiculous. And I'm seeing this trend more and more and more. It's very disappointing, very discouraging, and I feel bad for you guys. I mean, you girls. I really do. Find somebody who has a sense of self-worth. Somebody is not drinking and smoking weed all day and playing video games while you're out there working your butt off. And I'll tell you one thing. A lot of times I've seen it happen to where a woman is a hardworking person, and now they become exactly what their man-child boyfriend is. So instead of your good work ethic rubbing off on them, their low work ethic, their drug habits, their drinking habits and everything start to rub off on you. So now you want to be home with them doing these drugs, drinking all day long, and you want to be with them. So now neither one of you lazy freak fuckers are working. I'm going to be brutally honest in this video. That's exactly the way it is. And if you guys don't like it, you need to take a real good look in the mirror and realize what you're doing wrong and realize how you can fix it. I'm telling you right now, dump him, get back on track, start working again, and start listening to my MI5 videos where you can get not only back on track with your job, but you can start to excel in life, start creating a 6-figure income, and be independent, and eventually become a millionaire, and screw the guy. I mean, you can date if you want to, but don't let any man or any person in general hold you back or pull you down with them. If you can swim and you go to try to rescue a person who can't swim, first thing they're going to naturally try to do is pull you down with them. And that happens to a lot of experienced swimmers. Try to rescue people who can't swim and they pull you down. And that's going to happen with you guys as well. Or you women, I should say. Know your self-worth. If you're a smart woman, you're a hard worker, don't fall for these low-life men. I mean, there are warning signs out there. They're lazy. They're still living with their parents. Or they have a home that's owned by their parents, but they live there anyway. And then they invite you to live with them. They're not being generous. They're just adding to being more of a sponge by not only themselves freeloading, but now they're bringing in a girlfriend or a wife to help freeload even more. That's all it is. That's not generosity. That's pure laziness and disrespect for their parents or parent. That's all that is. So, like I said, know your self-worth, have some self-respect. There are plenty of good men out there who actually work and can pull their own weight, believe it or not. You don't need a man-child to take care of and nurture. No, that's BS nonsense. Stop doing that crap. Make them pull their own goddamn weight. You don't need a man like that. Here we go. Power off. Okay, we're back. But anyway, I made this video because I've been seeing this nonsense all over the internet. I've seen it in my own personal life with people I know, and it's just getting downright ridiculous. Men are not men anymore. They're really not. They're just overgrown children. I mean, they're still living at home in their 30s. They're playing video games all day, doing drugs and drinking all day long, and they have no responsibilities, and they don't want to accept any responsibilities either. They want you to give them everything and provide for them. They're welfare, food stamps. They're looking for their sugar mamas to take care of them so they can continue their gaming with their buddies on their online and meeting people online and all this stuff. And it's like, you know what? You guys are not men. To these dudes that are doing that, you're freaking simps. You're pathetic. And to you women that are going for them, you're just as pathetic too. Sorry to say. But you're stooping down to their level. And in reality, instead of a man, you really just want another child, I guess. Or a child in general if you have not had kids already. And please do not have children with these other man children. Because you're just going to have more children. So, have some self-respect. Quit lowballing. Know your worth. And stay away from these guys. And men, if you're listening, there's the other side with the women too. I mean, don't go for pure like straight up gold diggers. Now that's a whole different story here. If you're a gold digger and you're a female, there's a special place in hell for you. That's for damn sure. Because me myself, I'm only just gonna say, as a man, I date very selectively. And because I am successful now, I didn't used to be, but I've always had a successful mindset, and I do not lower myself down to any other person's level. So I'm very careful about who I choose to date. They have to have, I would say, they have to share my core values. Very, very important. I consider loyalty one of the biggest qualities that I consider in a person. Loyalty and honesty are two of the biggest things, biggest virtues. If you don't have that and you can't get that from a person, get out. Get out right away. And if you see a guy that has like nothing but like tattoos all over his face and his neck and shit, get out of that. Like right away. I don't care. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but the cover is a precursor to what's inside the book. It's meant to tell you what you can expect from the inside content. Like I said, fully tatted face. I've never met a successful man who has all these freaking satanic symbols and shit all over his goddamn face and running down his neck and everything. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never come across that. And women are like, oh, I like to date a man knowing that he could possibly kill me. I'm like, okay, well, guess what? One of these days he's probably going to. He's gonna fucking kill your ass, and your body's gonna come up missing, and they'll find it in the damn desert 15, 20 years from now, and you'll be happy. Oh, congratulations that you found a great man who could potentially kill you. These women that look for these bad boys. He's got a tattooed face, big tatted sleeves, and all this, and piercings in his nose and his lips and all this. Okay, that's what you want? God forbid you find a proper man with some education and some etiquette, decency. Let's just throw that all out the window, right? So, women, have fun looking for your bad boy. But if you want to look for a real man who can provide, and he shouldn't provide everything for you, you should be able to pull your own weight as well. This is the day of equal opportunity as far as genders, right? Women and men should be created equal, and we should both be able to pull our own weights as far as genders go. So a man should be able to provide. Women should be able to provide as well. So man shouldn't rely on a woman. Woman shouldn't rely on a man. So that's the end of this video. Make sure you leave a comment. I don't care if you agree with me, disagree with me, you like the video, you hate the video. Put it one way or the other, like or dislike. Leave that damn comment, one way or the other. And if you are a woman struggling with a man-child, definitely let me know.